Motherlode League play returns to Sonora High School as the Sonora Wildcats host the Bret Harte Bullfrogs coming from across the river. It's been rainy, it's been snowing all day in Tuolumne, so it's nice to be inside. Will the Wildcats hold on to the Bullfrogs for their second straight Motherlode League victory? Well, we'll find out next. Welcome to Bud Castle Gymnasium. I'm NorCal's voice of choice, Levi Flores, and Sonora Wildcat basketball. Their last game against Amador just a few days ago on January 6th, a 64-17 victory. The team was well put together, and they had a few players that we haven't necessarily seen before here on their home court. One of those players, Jaden Streitenberger. He's taking the number 23 from Riley Edwards, and Edwards will now be number 0. So pay attention to that number change on the court. And Streitenberger, he didn't do great in his debut for Sonora, but he did add 4 points and a couple of other aspects that Sonora really needs to put this team in even better position as they now enter the Motherlode League. Since the last time we saw you, they also played Pittman on January 3rd. They lost 45-39, unfortunately there. They played in the Oakdale tournament, They played Stag, Ripon, and Escalon, but they lost in the championship game only by 3 points to a very highly rated Stag Delta team. For the Bret Harte Bullfrogs, their last game came against Argonaut, and it was a 7-point defeat on their own home court, and that was also on January 6th. Their last win was January 4th against Golden Sierra, back at home as well, out of Garden Valley. Golden Sierra came up, and Bret Harte beat them by 30 points, 66-36. This is how these two teams match up, and we'll be back in just a few minutes as we give you the starters and enter play.
Works, your trusted local solar installer. We are family-owned and locally operated. We offer financing with zero money down and 0% interest. Own your solar system while cutting your energy costs in half. Call us today for a low-cost estimate and start saving. Or check us out online at www.solarworks.energy. Minner's Tree Company. Contact us for all your tree service, lot clearing, and defensible space needs. Minner's Tree Company is locally owned and operated with over 20 years of experience serving Tuolumne County and surrounding areas. California licensed and fully insured. Check us out at minnerstreecompany.com or give us a call at 209-591-3747.
Cutler Segerstrom Insurance Agency provides you with a full range of the highest quality insurance products and services at competitive pricing, protecting your assets by addressing complex insurance needs through the development of innovative, customized insurance programs.
SolarWorks, your trusted local solar installer. We are family-owned and locally operated. We offer financing with zero money down and 0% interest. Own your solar system while cutting your energy costs in half. Call us today for a low-cost estimate and start saving. Or check us out online at www.solarworks.energy.
starting five for the Bret Harte Bullfrogs. We have Tumiso Owens, Jacob Archer, Karsten Weedman, Jonah Melton Cato, and Nathan Reeves. And, well, NorCal Sports TV has had a chance to see the Bret Harte Bullfrogs once this season already, and that was in our inaugural Duel in the Dome at Columbia College back on December 17th. They played against McLean, which is a division higher than what the Bullfrogs play in. Division 5 is what Bret Harte is in for the Sac-Joaquin section, and McLean in a different section but plays at the D4 level. And, well, Bret Harte Bullfrogs, they held their own. They took a 65-53 loss, which you may say, hey, that's a lot of points, and McLean definitely dominated this team. Well, hold on a second, because Bret Harte took them into overtime. They tied it up in the final seconds, and then they just lost in the final 4 minutes. So Bret Harte, they can hold on to some of these higher teams, but Claude Parkin of the Sonora Wildcats knows his team, and he says that we're going to do a great job today. We're going to hold it together. We have a few extra players, including Jaden Streitenberger, as you see, as part of the starters for Sonora as we go through that now. Riley Edwards repping number 0 today, changed from number 23 to give it to Streitenberger, the senior. Ryan McDaniel, Jared Franklin, Ryder Faust. Like I said, Streitenberger as well. And actually, we have a number 10, not Ryder Faust going in, but John Curran. He will be that other starter and not Faust. So those are the 5 for the Sonora Wildcats. And the Wildcats also played in that Duel in the Dome against a very tough Downey team. And they also went to overtime there for the final game, but lost that by quite a few as well. This has been the Minners Tree Company pregame show on NorCal Sports TV for Sonora Wildcat Basketball. I'm NorCal's voice of choice, Levi Flores, and once again, Motherlode League play is back in action as we look at some of the league standings. The Sonora Wildcats, despite only winning the one game, and right now it's split 3 games. Sonora, Argonaut, and Calaveras winning their first games of league. Bret Harte, Somerville, Amador dropping their first games, but Sonora had the biggest margin of victory, which leads them to that first place spot. 64-17. Behind them is Argonaut, 37-30, and then Calaveras at 59-40. And Calaveras beat Somerville, who held them. Somerville held Calaveras, which is right now the #1 ranked team in the Motherlode League, to 20-20 at the half, and then Calaveras took a 2-point lead going into the fourth quarter, and then that's where they took advantage of some of the younger players in the fourth quarter and were able to take a big lead from that point. But Calaveras, they showed that they can lose games. Despite not losing it, they were held by a big margin for the entirety of the game. So Somerville can definitely steal a game from Calaveras when Somerville hosts them, and Sonora can certainly take a game as well. So Motherlode League is when it comes down to the final few games, it's going to be big going into playoffs and who wins the league championship. It's again Riley Edwards, number 0, as Streitenberger can't quite get full handle of this as we have a travel in the paint. Wildcats will have this one on the baseline. Essentially a bailout call. Streitenberger was going for the jump, and Streitenberger is caught with the jump along with Tumiso Owens. And the Bullfrogs get the alternating possession. Jayden Streitenberger, since it's the first time we've seen him, he's listed as all three, a center, power forward, and small forward. He's a senior, 6'5". From what I've heard from coaches, a great addition to the team, as he gets called for a foul here on Jonah Melton Cato. Streitenberger bumped into the body. A lot of motion going towards the player. If you go straight up from where you're at, no issue, but you see him lunge towards Cato. That means he's shooting some free throws.
Number 22, Jonah Melton.
Streitenberger in the game against Amador, 4 points on 33% shooting. Along with that, 2 free throws missed. That's what we saw from him against Amador. Franklin tipped this one, and Bret Harte, the last to touch it, got it just before the sideline, pushed it straight up in the air. No one decided to jump into the stands. The Wildcats will get this still at 0-0, 90 seconds in. McDaniel will lead up top. Cato with some very tight defense. John Curran, who is the leading scorer in their first league game against Amador, he ended up launching out with 14 points on 75% shooting. Turnaround throw in, Jayden Streitenberger getting his first points on the Wildcat court. Here's another turnover. Wildcats to a decent start despite getting only their first bucket 2 seconds to go, forcing a turnover in transition. Here's Ryan McDaniel, double teamed by Tumiso Owens and Jacob Archer. Need to get the ball passed with 3 seconds. And they find Riley Edwards on the right wing. Franklin against Archer. Pump fakes, drives in strong, left hand, float won't go with the block on the body. And that one's called on Cato.
Jared Franklin on the line shooting 2.
Jared Franklin able to breeze past the defense. There's enough separation between the two defenders for him to slip through, get a shot up, and get fouled at the same time. Franklin in the previous game, 5 points on 40% shooting. And a foul will be called on a push of the Wildcats, and that's John Curran.
Second team foul.
Weedman gives it up. Curran nearly stole that one out of the air, and Tunisa Owens caught in the corner. Curran comes over to help. Weedman throws a three. That one goes short. Streitenberger in smooth transition, poked out by Nathan Reeves. Streitenberger not paying attention from behind. He went up with some decent speed and some intention, although needs to go faster and make sure he doesn't have anyone from behind, just like there. Pick and roll, Streitenberger double teamed, a man on his back and no whistles. Jacob Archer went over the back of Streitenberger. He just goes back, plays some defense. Weedman in the paint. Turns, dribbles in, and 0 is on the shot clock as the shot clock violation buzzes. And another forced turnover by the Wildcat defense. The officials will talk about something here as the Wildcats get set to inbound. It looks like the officials had an issue with the shot clock, so they add 10 seconds as it did not reset before. So 10 seconds for the Bullfrogs to now get off a shot. despite some tough defense from the Wildcats. They get a new breath of fresh air. 2 seconds. And another shot clock violation. Officials let it go due to McDaniel getting the rebound. And McDaniel hit hard on the body here with a foul on Nathan Reeves. Excuse me, that is Jonah Kato picking up his second foul. Kato comes out due to the early foul trouble, and it's Chance Herndon in his place, and he'll guard Ryan McDaniel. Now, Ryan McDaniel back on December 17th at the Duel in the Dome against the Division I Downey Knights. Jared Franklin hitting a three there. Ryan McDaniel, he led this team in scoring. He was taking shot after shot going against Lloyd French, who at that time was averaging 30 points per game and was a great defender, but Ryan McDaniel and him were going back and forth, and McDaniel really showed his worth. A lot of the Wildcat fans and coaching staff really like him on the team because they know what he can do after doing that to a Division I team. Weidman underneath, won't get the roll, and Curran will pull down a rebound for the Wildcats, who lead 7-0 over the Bret Harte Bullfrogs in Motherlode League play. McDaniel here, Tamiso Owens, a great defender. He loves defense. Said it in an interview on one of the youth tournaments a year ago on NorCal Sports TV as McDaniel gets a shot there. But Tamiso Owens said, a lot of people don't like to play defense, so if that's the main aspect of my game, then I'm going to be the best defender, and people are really going to take notice at it. So he really takes pride in what he can do defensively. We've seen that tonight. He is only a freshman playing on varsity. He's a standout player. Weidman wraps around, finds a man in the wing. Three-pointer is good. Chance Herndon gets the first points for the Bret Harte Bullfrogs, and that leads us to a timeout as it's 9-3 Wildcats leading the Bullfrogs.
Your trusted local solar installer. We are family owned and locally operated. We offer financing with zero money down and 0% interest. Own your solar system while cutting your energy costs in half. Call us today for a low-cost estimate and start saving. Or check us out online at www.solarworks.energy.
9-3, Wildcats lead the Bret Harte Bullfrogs at Bud Castle Gymnasium. I'm NorCal's voice of choice, Levi Flores, and let's break down what we've seen so far. Jaden Streitenberger getting a few points for Sonora, John Curran pulling down boards, and of course, heavy defense. Jared Franklin, Ryan McDaniel with a few points of their own as well. So they're spreading the ball a lot more, which is what Claude Parkin, who is their team trainer and assistant coach, is wanting to see. They don't necessarily want one full-time scorer. If one player scores 100 points, they're going to be just fine with that, as we have a three from Weidman. But they're fine with one player scoring 100 points if that's just what shots that they get. But they want to see more active movement along with other players and taking their time, being patient, and then finding that open shot. Don't force a shot just because you have the ball in your hands. Make sure you move it, and the patience is key in the game. Weidman has made it a one-possession, three-point game, 9-6, as Tyler Sells will enter the game for Sonora. Noah Wright also in there, along with Reese Hampton. Weidman sets up for another wide-open triple. Tie game, 9-9. Weidman with back-to-back threes, and Bret Harte ran by three so far in the first quarter. Franklin gets the screen from Tyler Sells and then backs down inside the paint. Sells powerfully moving all the Bret Harte defenders away as Ryan McDaniel says, Weidman can hit some threes, I can too. That's the number on my back. Franklin, the last to touch this one, and it will be Bullfrog basketball. Good defensive stop by Jared Franklin. Moving down the sideline, putting his hands in there, and now also Roger Edwards will get some minutes in the first quarter for Sonora. Haven't seen a lot of minutes from Roger Edwards. We've seen a lot from Riley Edwards, but I also heard from Coach Claude Parkin that Riley Edwards has certainly earned his spot, coming faster, moving along with it, becoming a true basketball player. So it's nice to see him out there in the first quarter. 2 minutes to spare. Sells with great defense, going straight up and down, not batting at it. But Austin Blodgett, just a nice little float, got 2 points. 12-11, Wildcats lead by 1. Sells gives it up to Noah Wright. His deep three ball breaks off the block, and it's a rebound to Weidman. Free ball, Owens banks off and rolls out to Tyler Sells. Ryan McDaniel looking right towards Reese Hampton. McDaniel able to sidestep in, and with a right-handed lay, 2 points is added to the Wildcats' total of 14. Weidman throws it up to Tamiso Owens and then dips it underneath to the baseline, kick back out. Archer's three is long. It's a great find initially to get Tamiso Owens in motion at midcourt. Then it led to a 3 against 1, and as Noah Wright 0 of 2 from three-point land in his opening minutes. .20 seconds left in the first quarter. No shot clock for the Bullfrogs. Wildcats specifically watching the three ball. First 9 points came from 3, and they don't want to tie it going into the second. Owens fakes, tripped up, gets it off in time. Archer's 3 misses, and that's the end of the first. 14-11, the Bret Harte Bullfrogs looking for an upset, and the Wildcats want to go 2-0 in league.
All the way up from Los Angeles. We just heard that. What made you put Miles Little into the camp?
Well, you know, we were looking for an overnight camp that would really help develop his sort of independence. And this looked like a beautiful setting for the kids, and also really foster his independence, meet new people. And I want to say one of the best things about this camp, this particular camp, is the ability to see the games live streamed on YouTube. It allows you to not be at camp, but also still participate in that particular part of camp. And so I thought that was really amazing. The announcers were great. The angles, the instant replay, it really made the kids feel special.
Would you bring Miles Little back up to camp?
For sure, 100%, and we're bringing friends. I think one of the wonderful things that I saw when I came to pick him up is how collegial, supportive the older boys are with the younger boys. And I think that is really heartening for me, because that's how I want my boy to be when he grows up. And so I think that he has some really great examples of really kind people on and off the court.
A new look at 5 for the Wildcats. Noah Wright, Reese Hampton, Riley, and Roger Edwards, and Ryder Faust, the 5 for Sonora, starting the second quarter as Wildcats lead by 3, 14-11 against the Bret Harte Bullfrogs, a league opponent. Roger Edwards, caught on the travel, spinning inside the paint, took an extra step. Had a little wraparound from defense, but official decided to call the travel instead of a jump or a foul. Walker Maurer also enters for the first time. Bret Harte Bullfrogs guard. Archer, Owens, and Herndon still on the court, the 3 key players of the Bullfrogs, not getting much rest. 5 to shoot for the Bullfrogs. Need to get it off, as we have an offensive foul pushing away despite time running down, just trying to create the space. That was Austin Blodgett picking up the foul. Hampton picks up the dribble at half court and then finds Riley Edwards. Quite a young core for the Wildcats. A drive inside and an easy bucket for Reese Hampton. Slid through. Those are the first points of the second quarter. Maurer drives in on Faust. Picks up the dribble, kicks out, poked away. Here goes Riley Edwards on the move, right on his left side. And an offensive foul will go on Riley Edwards. It looked like a lot of movement by Chance Herndon. And Riley Edwards will pick up a foul with this. Sideways in the paint. Didn't quite get there in time. (16-11) and Riley Edwards. Not a foul that should have been picked up. Log it inside, 1-on-2. He had the right hand, nowhere near a defender. Easy deuce for him as it's 16-13. Edwards steps away and picked up the pivot foot. Strattenberger will come back in along with Ryan McDaniel. Ryder Faust out after his first 2 minutes, and Noah Wright exits in the second. 16-13, Walker Maurer will ignite the play from the baseline, and the Bret Harte Bullfrogs easily breeze past the full court press, but then steps on the sideline. Herndon giving the ball away again. These unnecessary turnovers can really lose the game for Bret Harte. They've been keeping up so far as we get Ryan McDaniel slide through past Weedman, and the easy deuce there. Strattenberger, rebound, floats it up with the right hand, and a nice flick. Second chance points Sonora needs bad. It's Bullfrogs, with all their turnovers, are still only 3 points away from a tie. Edwards, the steal. Roger Edwards stops 7 feet out, goes strong, and Strattenberger, the physicality getting inside as Edwards finally got his points after his initial miss. But Strattenberger's movement inside, he's not scared of necessarily picking up fouls. He'll just move in. If there's a small hole, he'll fly through it. He'll go up and just try to get that ball back, which is really good offensively. And they haven't called fouls on him yet, so he'll keep doing that, keep getting offensive rebounds. The steal, Roger Edwards takes flight, and with the right hand makes it 20-13, and the Bret Harte Bullfrogs upset with the 7-point deficit.
Roberson CPA's passion is helping people achieve business success and financial independence. While we certainly provide traditional accounting services such as tax preparation, payroll, and bookkeeping, we also offer a variety of advisory services to help with business planning, social security decisions, income and asset growth, tax efficiency, and much more. Benton Roberson CPAs is here to help our clients achieve their goals through a generational relationship and wealth building. We hope to see you soon. Ab Locker, for anybody, anytime, anywhere. Strengthen your core and improve overall endurance. Feel better about yourself. Set your own standard and eliminate the worry of wondering what to do about the task of core strengthening. It doesn't matter who or how old you may be. The Ab Locker will meet you wherever you are physically to help you be more fit for life. Ab Locker Fitness. Get locked in. To learn more, go to ablockerfitness.com.
(20-13), the Wildcats with the lead over the Bret Harte Bullfrogs. Motherlode League play. Some other Motherlode games happening as well. Calaveras Argonaut happening right now as well. Calaveras with a 14-4 overall record. Argonaut 10-8. And then on Friday, a few more games will be happening as Roger Edwards, fights for that ball and gives it over to Ryan McDaniel. But on Friday, for more Motherlode League play, Sonora will be at Argonaut, and Argonaut took down Bret Harte a few days ago as John Curran got a basket there, and then Bret Harte will be at Somerville starting at 7:15. Amador at Calaveras.
Fouls on number 3, Ryan McDaniel, his first.
Ryan McDaniel picks up his first foul. Tamisa Owens fakes, gets around Curran. Curran, a highly rated defensive player among everyone who sees him. And Tamisa Owens got past him like he was a stick on the ground. 3 ball by Archer. Looks good, is good. Throws the dart, gets the bullseye. Jacob Archer knocks it through, and it's 22-16. Streitenberger, the big body, lost control in the air, and that's the one thing that Streitenberger really needs to work on, just from the few minutes that I've seen, is he loses the ball quite easily. Needs a better grip on the ball. He keeps it decently high, which is good. Needs to make sure he has a lot of pressure going against both sides. Streitenberger calling for it. He has Nathan Reeves. Streitenberger receives the pass, goes up with the right hand, and deflected from behind. Streitenberger slow to get back on defense. Says we have a blocking foul on John Curran. That'll be 2 shots for Jacob Archer.
Fouls on the Wildcats, number 10, John Curran, his second.
John Curran underneath.
For Bret Harte, number 3, Jacob Archer. Back in for Sonora, number 5, Jared Franklin.
Jared Franklin comes back in, and Tyler Sells.
Also in number 20,
Tyler Sells in place for Streitenberger, and Cooper Alberto, also the first time we've seen him here at home court of Bud Castle Gymnasium. Franklin takes flight, and we have another offensive foul. Chance Herndon set up again, and we'll take a closer look as Franklin, better than the first call, and I like that offensive foul. Tamisa Owens, the high corner, gives back up to Archer. Just trying to find the open man. The Bullfrogs has done a good job of finding that man. Just like here, it's Owens, and he's got it. The 3 ball has made it a 1-possession game. 22-20. Edwards finds Franklin, right hand. Weedman, good pressure. And Sells will be fouled, and he'll have 2 free throws.
Fouls on number 24, Nathan Reeves.
Nathan Reeves picks up that foul, and Tyler Sells in the game against Amador, 2 points, and here has a chance to earn some from 15 feet out.
They just put it up. Tim had to go to the table and tell him to put the scores.
Sells goes 1 of 2 from the free throw line, 1.5 points per game, 1 rebound, and part of an assist as we have the deep ball for Roger Edwards. Wildcats doing a good job with the trap. Then the official calls the foul. Ryan McDaniel and Jared Franklin
That's his second.
both helping on the trap, and don't believe we have a replay on this one, but the Bullfrog slipped between them and just made a little contact, and that's what the official called as the foul. Here's Tamisa Owens, picked up his dribble a little too early, and this will stay Bullfrog ball as Cooper Alberto split the ball and the receiver. Herndon, his 3. Battles out to Ryan McDaniel, who goes with a full head of steam down court. There's 3 Bullfrogs back. And resets, now out to Franklin. Goes opposite side and tipped out by Cooper Alberto. Austin Blodgett back in, and it's Nathan Reeves to the bench. 26-20. Wildcats not with the lead that they'd like, although they are in the lead, so it helps. 90 seconds to play in the first half. Bullfrogs, they nearly closed the gap at the end of one, and they can still have time to do it here. And Weidman heard me from over here and said, yeah, we're going to do that. It's 26-22. McDaniel's pass deflected and goes out to the bleachers. To be less careless with the passes. Make sure that nobody's near to deflect it like that, because it could easily be stolen and get a transitional basket. Sells awaiting down off the low block, calling for it against Blodgett. McDaniel takes it to the rack and banks it through. Bullfrogs taking their time, down by 6. Had a heavy three-point shooting from Weidman in the first half, and he looks to continue, and he does! Nothing but nylon for Karsten Weidman, the senior guard for Bret Harte. 1 second difference between shot and game clock as Franklin wants the answer, and he's got it. Picked up the phone and answered. It's 31-25. Bullfrogs have a chance to come back within 3 or possibly 4. Archer stolen from behind by Jared Franklin, and now the Wildcats can have the final shot. Edwards finds Cooper Alberto. He moves right side, gives it back up. Edwards 3, short, and it goes out of bounds, and that's how we end the first half with a 31-25 score. Teams will go back into the locker rooms, make their mid-game adjustments. We'll be back for the second half in just a moment.
Segerstrom Insurance Agency provides you with a full range of the highest quality insurance products and services at competitive pricing, protecting your assets by addressing complex insurance needs through the development of innovative, customized insurance programs.
This broadcast has been brought to you by SolarWorks, your trusted local solar installer. Minner's Tree Company, serving the Tuolumne County region for 20 years. The NCS TV Summer Sleepaway Basketball Camp, 2 weeks returning for the summer of 2023. The Sonora Conference Center, 4 unique rooms available hourly or daily in downtown Sonora. The Jump Manual, increase your vertical jump 10 inches in 12 weeks, guaranteed. Claim your free download of Chapter 1 at projumptraining.com/free. Benton Roberson CPAs, full-service accounting firm serving clients throughout Tuolumne and Stanislaus counties. Justin Flores Productions, audio, video, and all your media needs. Check us out at floresprod.com. Body Cafe Handmade Soaps. Indulge yourself with luxurious and incredibly fragrant bars of handmade soaps. Visit our store at www.bodycafe.shop. Straight Sports. Visit straightsports.com for more information. Ab Locker Fitness. Strengthen your core and overall endurance. Visit ablockerfitness.com today.
From grabbing the rim with like one hand. After 3 weeks of using this, I can flush down a dunk easily. Probably about 4 or 5 inches added onto my vertical jump.
SolarWorks, your trusted local solar installer. We are family owned and locally operated. We offer financing with 0 money down and 0% interest. Own your solar system while cutting your energy costs in half. Call us today for a low-cost estimate and start saving. Or check us out online at www.solarworks.energy.
AbLocker, for anybody, anytime, anywhere. Strengthen your core and improve overall endurance. Feel better about yourself. Set your own standard and eliminate the worry of wondering what to do about the task of core strengthening. It doesn't matter who or how old you may be. The AbLocker will meet you wherever you are physically to help you be more fit for life. AbLocker Fitness. Get locked in.
To learn more, go to abblockerfitness.com.
Adriana, you are the love of my life. Will you make me the happiest man on earth? Will you marry me?
Yes, Dave. Only if we can have Justin Flores Productions DJ our wedding.
Justin Flores Productions?
Justin Flores Productions. They have years of experience in radio and music, and their personalities make for the best experience.
Do they offer any other services?
Of course. Their slogan is audio, video, and all your media needs.
Okay.
Justin Flores Productions. Audio, video, and all your media needs. You're welcome, Dave. You're welcome.
That's a tough miss right there. It's always good to get off to a good start.
Minner's Tree Company. Contact us for all your tree service, lot clearing, and defensible space needs. Minner's Tree Company is locally owned and operated with over 20 years of experience serving Tuolumne County and surrounding areas. California licensed and fully insured. Check us out at minnerstreecompany.com or give us a call at 209-591-3747.
Benton Roberson CPA's passion is helping people achieve business success and financial independence. While we certainly provide traditional accounting services such as tax preparation, payroll, and bookkeeping, we also offer a variety of advisory services to help with business planning, Social Security decisions, income and asset growth, tax efficiency, and much more. Benton Roberson CPAs is here to help our clients achieve their goals through a generational relationship and wealth building. We hope to see you soon.
You drove all the way up from Los Angeles.
From
we
Los
just
Angeles.
heard that. What made you put Miles Little into the camp?
Well, you know, we were looking for an overnight camp that would really help develop his sort of independence. And this looked like a beautiful setting for the kids, and also really foster his independence, meet new people. And I want to say one of the best things about this camp, this particular camp, is the ability to see the games live streamed on YouTube. It allows you to not be at camp, but also still participate in that particular part of camp. And so I thought that was really amazing. The announcers were great. The angles, the instant replay, it really made the kids feel special.
Would you bring Miles Little back up to camp?
For sure, 100%, and we're bringing friends. I think one of the wonderful things that I saw when I came to pick him up is how collegial, supportive the older boys are with the younger boys. And I think that is really heartening for me, because that's how I want my boy to be when he grows up. And so I think that he has some really great examples of really kind people on and off the court here.
Segerstrom Insurance Agency provides you with a full range of the highest quality insurance products and services at competitive pricing, protecting your assets by addressing complex insurance needs through the development of innovative, customized insurance programs.
This broadcast has been brought to you by SolarWorks, your trusted local solar installer. Minner's Tree Company, serving the Tuolumne County region for 20 years. The NCS TV Summer Sleepaway Basketball Camp, 2 weeks returning for the summer of 2023. The Sonora Conference Center, 4 unique rooms available hourly or daily in downtown Sonora. The Jump Manual, increase your vertical jump 10 inches in 12 weeks, guaranteed. Claim your free download of Chapter 1 at projumptraining.com/free. Benton Roberson CPAs, full-service accounting firm serving clients throughout Tuolumne and Stanislaus.
The Bret Harte Bullfrogs are making a run at taking a game away from the Sonora Wildcats. Second half is underway, and the Wildcats lead by 6, 31-25. And the Bullfrogs, they don't have a deep bench, but the Wildcats have about 5 or 6 extra players that are eligible today. So Bullfrogs, they might run out of energy, and that's where the Wildcats can really take a handle on this game. But it's been kept to single digits the entire time, which Wildcats aren't really used to in league play. As Streitenberger picks up a foul on Tamiso Owens. Easy call, undisputable. Streitenberger came down with that right hand, and you'll see it here. Pay attention to his arms. It's not straight up and down. He comes down to try to make that block, slaps him across, and Owens will go to the free throw line. In the first half, we'll start with the Bullfrogs. Owens had 3 points on 1 3-pointer as he knocks down his free throw there. Jacob Archer, despite his name being called out quite a bit, only 4 points in 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Herndon 3 points. Kato 0 points, 0 of 2 from the free throw line along with 2 fouls. Blodgett 4 points and 1 foul, and their leading scorer, Karsten Wiedman, with 11 points and no fouls, which is really good. 9 of those came from the 3-point line. As we have a timeout called by the Sonora Wildcats early on in the third quarter, 30 seconds in. It's 31-27 after the Owens free throws.
Minner's Tree Company. Contact us for all your tree service, lot clearing, and defensible space needs. Minner's Tree Company is locally owned and operated with over 20 years of experience serving Tuolumne County and surrounding areas. California licensed and fully insured. Check us out at minnerstreecompany.com. wildcatsbasket.com or give us a call at 209-591-3747.
31-27, the Wildcats leading the Bret Harte Bullfrogs at Bud Castle Gymnasium. Tamiso Owens got fouled on the first play offensively. He hit both of those, which makes it only now a 4-point game. We talked about the stats of the Bullfrogs in the first 2 quarters. Now it's time for the Wildcats. Riley Edwards, 2 fouls. Reese Hampton, 2 points. Ryan McDaniel, 9 points, 1 3-pointer along with 1 foul. Jared Franklin, 8 points, 2 of 2 from the free throw line. John Curran, 2 points, 2 fouls. Roger Edwards, 7 points, getting a lot of play time today. Glad to see him out there and scoring as well. And Tyler Sells, the only other Wildcat scoring with 1 point and 50% from the free throw line on 1 of 2. Wildcats gave that ball up with an errant pass as this one's taken back by Riley Edwards, and then the Bullfrogs will have a chance to get this back as John Curran wraps it out, and the jump ball will be called. Our producer wants to travel as he was in the spin cycle on the ground. This will be Wildcat ball on the alternating possession. Wildcats in the first quarter scored 14 points. In the second, they scored 17 for 31 total. Franklin sets up, 15 out, and it's short. And Streitenberger steps out of bounds as he strips the ball from Weidman. Bullfrogs looking to attack. Weidman covered just in time by Franklin. Weidman back in the corner, lets the 3 fly, and it breaks out to Ryan McDaniel. McDaniel lost the handle as he went around Riley Edwards. Little bump, lost control, hit the green. The Bullfrogs chance after chance. When we talked about the turnovers and then the second chance points, turnovers for the Wildcats can really hurt them because the Bullfrogs, they're a little more methodical. They take their time, they find the open man, which they've been really good at doing, despite only getting 27 points so far. That first half, there was some times where the shots just weren't falling, which is acceptable. If you get an open shot and you miss, that's one thing. As Streitenberger blocks that, and they're going to call it Wildcat basketball. The other official take it away. And here's the other look at it. Looked to me like it was a pretty obvious tip, and Streitenberger definitely got a piece of that. Weidman over Streitenberger, and he's got another. 31-29 is the score. 2-point game, and the Wildcats have yet to score in the second half as the Bullfrogs steal, take away, bucket for Nathan Reeves, and it's tied at 31 apiece. A great run to start the second half by the Bullfrogs, and Streitenberger goes straight down, flies into the body, doesn't care about the contact. He's got the foul. Streitenberger, he got around Weidman and just bulldozes the paint and earns himself 2 free throws.
Back in for Sonora, number 2, Ryden Weaver.
Ryden Weaver entering for the first time. 32-31. The Wildcats just now retook the lead with Streitenberger's 2 free throws, and he will now exit. Parker Moore will come in.
Parker Moore.
Owens against Weaver and then kicks it out to Archer. Bounce pass to the paint, double team. Edwards reaches in. The kick out to Owens will now go baseline and give it up to Weidman in the corner. Ball batted by Edwards, then given up, and it's Wildcat basketball on another errant pass. Herndon will come back in. Blodgett and Walker Maurer.
So at number 10, Walker Maurer.
Curran gets it across the timeline with 3 seconds to spare. Ryden Weaver acting as the guard. Drives in against Archer and then flings it back out to Curran. Curran drives against Maurer and Owens. Good patience as he reached the apex of his jump. Took his time, then finally let it fly. Got it down the hatch for 2. Curran, great defense again against Owens. Bullfrogs nearly got a 10-second violation themselves. Archer, drive, kick, Owens, 3, good! Tamisa Owens launches the 3, and it's back to a 1-point game. Riley Edwards calling for it on the opposite side of the court, then comes up to the top to help Ryan McDaniel. Weaver has a 3, and that one's short with the Maurer rebound. Haven't seen the scoring from Walker Maurer. Definitely pulled down some boards and focusing on defense to stop the offense of the Wildcats, who continue to launch the ball. Maurer, low block against Moore, puts it up, and he's got his first points of the game. Another lead for the Bullfrogs, 35-36. Edwards had an open 15-footer, then gave it to Parker Moore, who's now fouled with 2 points. A possible 3-point play for Parker Moore, the 6'4" junior wing.
That's his second. Parker Moore on the line, shooting 1.
3-point play the old-fashioned way. Right now it's back and forth, the third quarter. Bullfrog lead, Wildcat lead, as we have a foul on Tamiso Owens. John Curran went up for the 15-footer on the quick takeaway. Now he can earn 2 points from the free throw line. The thing about John Curran's shot is he keeps it high, which is easy to foul against. And I don't think Tamiso Owens really got any contact there, and he came down saying he didn't touch him. It's all about the angles of the officials and where they're standing at, and that's why you have to be careful. Travel on Walker Maurer. Picked up the pivot foot, 38-36 with 3 minutes to play in the third quarter, and this is where turnovers really start to make the difference, especially because the Bullfrogs have finally taken that lead and has gone back and forth. Riley Edwards has another plan for the Wildcats, and that's taken the 3 ball to another level, 41-36, up by 5. Bullfrogs get across with a second. Owens catches a piece of the baseline. Brad McDaniel with good defense, pushing him towards that baseline without actually pushing him. Just led him in that direction. He couldn't keep his feet inside the paint. Edwards, corner 3, quick release, and it's good over Blodgett. Riley Edwards, back-to-back threes. And just like that, a few possessions make it a 44-36 game. 8 points, Wildcats on a run. They could possibly extend it here as Curran gets away from the defense, slapping the glass on his way through, and the Bullfrogs want the timeout to make some subs and talk about their options. 46-36, we'll be back in 30.
Full timeout for Bret Harte.
Curran drives in, easy bucket. Bullfrogs going to talk about this.
Segerstrom Insurance Agency provides you with a full range of the highest quality insurance products and services at competitive pricing, protecting your assets by addressing complex insurance needs through the development of innovative, customized insurance programs.
SolarWorks, your trusted local solar installer. We are family owned and locally operated. We offer financing with zero money down and 0% interest. Own your solar system while cutting your energy costs in half. Call us today for a low-cost estimate and start saving. Or check us out online at www.solarworks.energy. Minner's Tree Company. Contact us for all your tree service, lot clearing, and defensible space needs. Minner's Tree Company is locally owned and operated with over 20 years of experience serving Tuolumne County and surrounding areas. California licensed and fully insured. Check us out at minnerstreecompany.com or give us a call at 209-591-3747.
Largest lead of the game with a 10-point run for the Wildcats, 46-36. First time the lead's been at double digits, and the Wildcats looking to extend. Curran, such a great defensive player and two-way player at that. Getting that one as Jake Archer deflects it from his side. And Curran, first thing on his mind is get that ball back. Failed possession is not in his vocabulary. Trap, Weaver helps Curran. They get it out. Archer loses control multiple times, and Parker Moore, the good defensive pressure. Then it goes over to Reeves, who gets an easy deuce and stops the run of the Wildcats. Curran, there he goes. Down the middle, down the gut. Curran for two. Back to 10. Owens pass given to Ryden. Weaver deflects it to the baseline. Bullfrogs get this with 1 minute, 5 seconds left in the third quarter. Only been down by a few points the end of each quarter. They do not want that 10-point deficit heading into the final few minutes. Herndon gives it out to Owens. 3-ball long for Tamiso Owens. McDaniel hits the deck, cutting inside, and we have a travel. Riley Edwards, another steal for the Wildcats. Shot clock is turned off. Wildcats hold for a good shot. Eight seconds. Edwards at the top. Curran on the right wing. Gives up to Weaver. Weaver sets up the elbow. Releases. And Owens not going to get off a final shot, but he does get credit for the rebound. Once again, a 10-point lead going into the final quarter. The Wildcats looking to hold on, go 2-0 in league, and we'll find out if they do so in the next 8 minutes.
Roberson CPA's passion is helping people achieve business success and financial independence. While we certainly provide traditional accounting services such as tax preparation, payroll, and bookkeeping, we also offer a variety of advisory services to help with business planning, social security decisions, income and asset growth, tax efficiency, and much more. Benton Roberson CPAs is here to help our clients achieve their goals through a generational relationship and wealth building. We hope to see you soon. Ab Locker. For anybody, anytime, anywhere. Strengthen your core and improve overall endurance. Feel better about yourself. Set your own standard and eliminate the worry of wondering what to do about the task of core strengthening. It doesn't matter who or how old you may be. The Ab Locker will meet you wherever you are physically to help you be more fit for life. Ab Locker Fitness. Get locked in.
To learn more, go to ablockerfitness.com.
Wildcats looking to hold on to their lead. They have Noah Wright, Jared Franklin, Parker Moore, Roger Edwards and Riley Edwards in currently starting the fourth quarter. Took a 10-point lead with about 4 minutes left in the third quarter. And they've held it since, going on a 10-0 run. The Bullfrogs, well, they've come back from more in previous games, and they look to do it again. But the Wildcats, the great coaching from Coach Alonjwe, they have him on their side as Bullfrogs put down a deep 2-ball. Wildcats looking for no turnovers, but a lot of steals as Wright pulls up from 3 and 0 of 3. Bloggett lost his glasses. Game will be stopped, and now the Wildcats will push up court for full court press. Herndon dishes off to Maurer. He goes up against Parker Moore. His shot a little long. Maurer defending Edwards. Right, finds the cutting Parker Moore. Nearly fouled from behind, but got an easy deuce. And the Wildcats up at 50. Another ball deflected. And that is going to be a timeout, I believe. Bullfrogs, with a half second to spare, will take a 30 to avoid the turnover.
Minner's Tree Company. Contact us for all your tree service, lot clearing, and defensible space needs. Minner's Tree Company is locally owned and operated with over 20 years of experience serving Tuolumne County and surrounding areas. California licensed and fully insured. Check us out at minnerstreecompany.com or give us a call at 209-591-3747.
Bullfrogs call the timeout to avoid the 10-second backcourt violation. We'll see what their plan is as they come out of that break. Wildcats 50, Bullfrogs 40 for Motherlode League play. Also happening right now, Calaveras at Argonaut. And Argonaut beat Bret Harte just a few days ago. Calaveras beat Somerville on Friday by 19. Upcoming games for Friday, Motherlode League action. Sonora at Argonaut, Bret Harte at Somerville, and Amador at Calaveras. And Weedman, the footwork inside and a left-hand flick. Now Coach Alonjwe wants to call a timeout, frustrated with somebody out there in their decision-making. 50-42, it's back inside single digits.
Works, your trusted local solar installer. We are family-owned and locally operated. We offer financing with zero money down and 0% interest. Own your solar system while cutting your energy costs in half. Call us today for a low-cost estimate and start saving. Or check us out online at www.solarworks.energy.
Coach Alonjwe called that timeout. It didn't look like it was a necessary timeout, but some decision-making on the court. Remember, coaches, they can't play for you. They have their ideals, and they have what they know how to play basketball, and that's what they rely upon the players to execute. But they're definitely frustrated with something. And it's basically a whole new team. He doesn't have those key players like he's had for the past 5 seasons. So this new team need to work with him and get something going as Roger Edwards misses, follows up his shot in a beautiful play. So not very often you see somebody follow up their shot, whether it's going to go in or go out, but he knew something was off, flew to the rack, got the rebound, tipped back in. Wildcats keeping their 10-point lead. Noah Wright, another steal for the Wildcats. That's what could be the end of the Bullfrogs, just giving up those turnovers. Hampton, his 3, that's good. 55-42 thanks to the three from Reese Hampton. And you can't give him enough space as there is a travel call in the Bullfrog. Chance Herndon making his case. A push by Jake Archer. Roger Edwards getting a little nudge, and that's only the first foul on Jake Archer. Roger Alderman makes his way in. Parker Moore, Reese Hampton, Parker Moore on the bench. Jared Franklin, Roger Edwards, Roger Alderman, Noah Wright. And a jump ball, Blodgett and Franklin fighting for it. Producer wanted it 3 in the key call. Taking a lot of time, but officials not counting for it. Hampton drives 1 against 3, won't get the bounce, and Alderman, he was underneath trying to get the putback, but the ball just outside his reach. Weedman jacks up the 3, and that'll be an easy rebound for Jared Franklin. Halfway through quarter number 4, Wildcats look to be holding on to this, but 4 minutes is plenty of time. We saw what the Wildcats can do in 2 minutes, so there's still plenty of time for the Bullfrogs. Alderman was the last to accelerate that one. And actually, they're going to call that out on the Bullfrogs. Weedman gets inside, goes up against Alderman. A heavy thing to do, but Weedman, it pays off. The leading scorer and definitely needs the ball more as Hampton answers right back against Blodgett. Roger Edwards, the steal, bounce past, and this ball is still available and fouled by Noah Wright. Actually, they call that on Roger Edwards and not Noah Wright. Fresh substitutions for both sides. Streitenberger, Faust, Curran, Hampton, and McDaniel for Sonora. It's Tumiso, Owens, Jake Archer, Weedman, and Reeves, along with Herndon for the Bullfrogs. 13 points, 3 minutes is where we stand. Sonora looking to go with another home victory. Only lost 1 at home as Owens, his 3, another splash. Hampton finds Faust, and then a tip pass by Reeves leads to an opportunity for the Bullfrogs. Coach Langeway doesn't like the pass attempt to Streitenberger, clobbering Reeves again. Careless down low. Low block is not the friend to Streitenberger as he keeps hacking away at anyone who comes towards him.
Also number 23, Jaden Streitenberger. Nathan Reeves on the line for Bret Harte.
Reeves goes 0 of 2, and John Curran, despite being a guard and being a sophomore, very physical, fighting for rebounds, and that's why he's up here at that varsity level. And Streitenberg loses the ball again. And the Bullfrogs, everyone frustrated on the sidelines as Streitenberger just bullying everyone, and Ryan McDaniel just makes it worse. 13-point lead as he knocks down yet another 3 for Sonora. Rebound, Reese Hampton, Tumiso, going from the right side. Weidman puts a little pressure, but Reese Hampton able to fight through it. Archer goes off. McDaniel bats it away. Herndon out to Owens. Nearly pulls up from the logo. Goes for an easier shot, and a foul will go, I believe, on Streitenberger.
Fouls on number 23, James Streitenberger. That's his fourth.
And now Coach Longway wants the full timeout because the players aren't listening. He'll be back in a minute.
Segerstrom Insurance Agency provides you with a full range of the highest quality insurance products and services at competitive pricing, protecting your assets by addressing complex insurance needs through the development of innovative, customized insurance programs.
SolarWorks, your trusted local solar installer. We are family owned and locally operated. We offer financing with zero money down and 0% interest. Own your solar system while cutting your energy costs in half. Call us today for a low-cost estimate and start saving. Or check us out online at www.solarworks.energy. Minner's Tree Company. Contact us for all your tree service, lot clearing, and defensible space needs. Minner's Tree Company is locally owned and operated with over 20 years of experience serving Tuolumne County and surrounding areas. California licensed and fully insured. Check us out at minnerstreecompany.com or give us a call at 209-591-3747.
It's most likely too late for the Bullfrogs to take a victory here at Bud Castle Gymnasium as the Wildcats pulled ahead to a 15-point lead. 1 minute, 42 seconds. We saw the Wildcats go on a 10-0 run within 2 minutes of 15s. A little extra, and by the way they're playing right now, it's a lot different. Streitenberger fouled, pounces into the support on the wall. 2 more free throws.
Fouls on number 5, Chance Herndon.
Chance Herndon.
It's his first.
It's his first foul.
15 foul shoot, 2 for the Wildcats. Jaden Streitenberger. Back in the game for Bret Harte, number 10.
Walker Maurer re-enters for Karsten Weidman. Reese Hampton got the rebound for Sonora, but Jaden Streitenberger, he came off the line, bumped into Hampton, which made Hampton travel and give the ball back to the Bullfrogs, and that's just something they need to work on with trusting their teammates. And we have a new substitution for Sonora. In for the first time today, Luke Weber, number 12. Blage. A little too fast on the pass. Jaden Streitenberger launched that one full speed at Ryder Faust, who was cutting baseline. And Faust, he hit it with both hands. Should have held on to that one, but Streitenberger also needs to loosen up on the speed. Reese Hampton, another foul holding.
I don't know how Argonaut held these guys.
For Bret Harte, number 20.
And now Jacob Hibden for the first time entering. Owens, wide open, corner 3, automatic for Tamiso Owens. Bullfrogs get to the 50 mark. Streitenberger calling for it from the elbow, 15-footer, rattles through. Archer floater over Streitenberger, and a good job this time defensively by Streitenberger, going up and down and not trying to hit somebody while they're shooting. And Archer did a good job focusing his time and focusing on the basket. It's not easy to shoot over a 6'5" player. And there is Tamiso Owens again, showing up a little late to the party, but just like that, 9 points separates with only 15 seconds. Hampton wants an answer. doesn't quite have it, and Streitenberger wants the putback dunk. A little late to the party himself. Archer looked like he was fouled from behind by Streitenberger, but Archer gets another 2 points. The Wildcats dribble it out. And a good last-minute effort by the Bret Harte Bullfrogs, but they fall short by 7 points, and the Sonora Wildcats move on to 5-1 on their home court. And overall, 9-11, 2-0 in the league, while the Bret Harte Bullfrogs drop down to 0-2 after losing to Argonaut, and then today against the Sonora Wildcats. For the Wildcats' upcoming schedule, they will be at Argonaut on Friday, at Calaveras next week, and then their next home game, the crosstown rivalry, the Somerville Bears, will be right here at Sonora High School on January 20th. Don't miss it. Be here at Bud Castle Gym. Join us on NorCal Sports TV. NorCal's voice of choice, Levi Flores. For our producer, Jeremy Hurtado, Taylor Rector, and Pride Wright. We'll see you next time for Sonora Wildcat Basketball.